The caption on your video is both vitally important and completely irrelevant. Some creators spend hours coming up with the perfect caption and get 10 views, while another dashes a caption off in seconds and gets millions. Why? Because it's engaging content that keeps viewers on the platform, not fancy captions. That said, hashtags and keywords in the caption can help potential new followers discover you. TikTok's ever-evolving search engine is such that even a brand new account can have its content appear at the top of searches. Making your content as easy as possible to find is the definition of SEO, or search engine optimization. This means you should think about how your captions can work best with SEO. Think about the keywords that represent each post. If someone was looking for this kind of content, what would they type in a search bar? With that in mind, focus on these elements of your captions. Does the on-screen text incorporate words that people are likely to search for? What is the thumbnail pic of your post? Is it just your face, or does it give an idea of what the post is about? Hashtags are extremely searchable and can help you get traffic to your posts, so let's talk about those next. A hashtag, or hash, is this, aka number sign, aka pound sign, aka octothorpe. But let's stick with hash, or hashtag. Keywords like fitness and hashtags like hashtag fitness in captions work relatively the same, as both will make your videos show up in the search results. Hashtags are good in cases where the keywords don't fit nicely into a caption. Captions have a limit of 2,200 characters. This gives you a lot of room to play and make it as search-friendly as possible. You may have heard or read that hashtag FY or hashtag FYP, which stands for You Page, helps push your content to the scroll. But this is a myth. TikTok has never confirmed it, and no data exists that shows these hashtags actually increase discoverability. Don't believe the hashtag FYP truthers. The best hashtags highlight the content in the video, who you are as a creator, and topics relevant to your target audience. For example, if your video is a workout routine, use hashtag workout and hashtag fitness, and hashtags that speak to the type of workout, as in hashtag aerobics or hashtag dumbbells. If your video is about working out in a specific gym, you can add a location, like hashtag Toronto Gym or hashtag Chicago Pilates. Location-specific hashtags are very searchable, and niche-specific hashtags really help you reach a target audience. If you make cooking videos, hashtag recipe is too general. In the sea of things hashtag recipe, you'll be 1 in 10 million posts. But for the underserved vegan and gluten-free community, use the hashtag vegan gluten-free, and your post will reach a much smaller but highly interested category of viewers. On TikTok, you have 3 seconds to grab your viewers' attention. Hooks are captions that make a viewer want to see more. Like, I put a cactus in a toaster and you won't believe what happened next. This caption will grab viewers because it's bizarre. Most people would never dream of shoving dangerous houseplants into a Pop-Tart wagon, but if you write that caption, then the video better deliver. A toasted cactus isn't enough, because that's exactly what everybody believes will happen. You won't believe what happened next is a great hook, as long as the viewer gets to see something special. Another good hook is, can you relate to this? Or, has this ever happened to you? Then encourage engagement with a CTA, or call to action. And an example of a CTA is, drop a comment about your story. This invites a viewer to watch a possibly shared experience, and then encourages them to connect with you by responding. And another call to action is, share this with a friend who, and complete the sentence. This promotes viewers to share relatable content, and if successful, it increases your discoverability because TikTok's algorithm prioritizes content that receives high numbers of likes, comments, and shares. The more likes, comments, and shares a video has, the more likely viewers will feel the content is worth watching. Just remember, captions are just a tool to help your content get noticed. Videos get high engagement and lots of likes, comments, and shares because it's good content, not because it has good captions. If you're ever staring at an empty caption space with no idea what to fill it with, keep these best practices in mind. Keep captions short and attention grabbing. You can use emojis and bullet points to break up text and make lists easy to read. Let's say you've got a recipe video about healthy food that actually tastes good. Your caption could be, how to make this awesome snack in less than 5 minutes. Hashtag healthy food, hashtag cooking hacks. Use a mix of both popular and niche-specific hashtags to increase your discoverability. The downside to hashtags is that too many of them makes a caption unsightly. So use them sparingly and with calculation, and experiment with hashtags. Look at your views and see which sets of hashtags have worked best for you. If you're not sure what hashtags to use, Search for hashtags related to your content and see what comes up on top. And feel free to create your own hashtags, especially if you're promoting your own brand. If your name is Jordan and you make cooking videos, use the hashtag CookingWithJordan and use it on all your posts. If you do create your own hashtags, conduct a search first to see if it already exists. If you have an uncommon name, you might be the first. But if you have a common name like Susan, you'll probably find that hashtag CookingWithSusan is already taken. As mentioned before, adding CTAs in your caption can increase engagement and form new connections. CTAs can be "follow me for more tips and tricks," or "comment if you'd like to know about." Offering to expand on your subject matter can be very welcoming to followers and new viewers alike, because you're saying to them, "I take requests." If it seems pushy to use CTAs in your posts, it's not. TikTok is fast moving, and somebody might really like your content but forget to follow you as they swipe to the next video. CTAs are both reminders and invitations. They're like a quick RSVP without the hassle of a destination wedding. A good caption might get viewers to start watching a video, but the quality of the video is what keeps them watching. The cleverest caption or the most optimized use of hashtags can't compensate for bland content. The more unique and engaging your content is, the more likely viewers will watch it, like it, and share it, and the more likely you'll gain new followers. If your videos are consistently underperforming, review your content, be honest with yourself, and ask these questions. Is your content thought-provoking? Is it interesting or entertaining? Does it suck? Does it offer value in general or for your specific niche? How does your content measure up to other creators' videos that make you feel engaged? If you can't answer these questions yourself, ask your friends or family to look at the material, and then be open to constructive criticism. At this point, you've learned how to film and edit videos, how to brainstorm ideas, and how to use captions to draw interest to your content. You may have posted a video or a number of videos and wonder how you're doing. So let's talk about numbers. Swipe to the next lesson and we'll analyze the analytics.